Hey guys, Lucky here, coming at you with Baldur's Gate 3, part number 3. So last episode, we acquired some meat shields, companions. I didn't have the chance to be as evil as I intended my character to be. So this episode, I think we're going to go a little more Master of Shadows. So we'll change things up a bit. So we have our crafty rogue. We have our selected party. I am still hurt. We haven't actually done a rest. We have our wizard, our cleric, and our fighter. So we have everyone we need to get combat oriented. We know where we stand. We have these tadpoles in our head. We should be undergoing a metamorphosis, but we're not quite doing that. So we need to know why. And we don't know why. We're not undergoing it right now. We do have one nice little companion in the form of Astarion that isn't all that friendly with me. Lysel isn't super friendly with me either, but I think that's just Lysel's overall personality. Astarion has threatened to kill me numerous times, but that might just be Astarion's personality. We don't know much about Shadowheart, but Shadowheart, I think, is just fearful for dying. And then Gale just likes to talk down to people, so that's where we stand. So as far as our internal character, Lucky, we view them as meat shields, but they don't know that. Right? We're the shadow broker. We're someone who plots internally on the inside while not showing on the outside how we feel. So we'll be discussing the internal dialogue of our character a lot, but never outwardly showing it quite as much. We may show it a little bit more this episode. But with that being said, let's go ahead and go to sleep. Yes, we'd like to go to sleep and get rest. And I believe that starts a new day. All right. And it loaded everything in front of me. So it looks like there are some people here. What do I have with me? A scroll of inflict wounds, scroll of mage armor. So first, let's take a look at what we have with us here. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I have an inventory. Let's take stock of what we have. Scroll of false life, inflict wounds, mage armor, some firebolts, revivify. Turn up. Okay. In case we actually get for real dead. Potion of poison resistance, some water, random things, potion of speed, some random food, mysterious artifact. That's straight up a D20. A many-sided box of blackened iron engraved with pulsating runes, something within. It's a story item. Very interesting. Scroll of detect thoughts. That would be interesting. Wizards can also use this to learn the spell. And Lysel also has a scroll of revivify. And then we have a bunch of stuff we can kind of sell. So we have a lot of random stuff. We could give some of these things to Gale. Gale has mage armor already. I'd have to look at the entire spell list for what Gale has, but I don't think Gale has detect thoughts, which would be helpful for non-combat uses. Kind of like Mage Hand. Mage Hand is a useful thing for non-combat, but we'll see. Mainly, I want to see if I had any poisony things. Grease bottle. For instance, creates flammable trap surface that's difficult terrain for characters to fall prone. those are the kind of things I wanted to see. Acid, that's also a good thing to have. I don't want to send it to camp. Okay. These are the kind of things I wanted to kind of see if I have anything along those kind of lines. Like, I have bottles, straight up bread, but so I do have a caustic bulb I can throw, and that uses acid. And I do have grease that I can throw. Those things are good to know. And those are already there down there. Okay. I just want to know that while we're coming into this area. It looks like these are humans. Except that looks like a halfling. This appears to be a chapel entrance. And I started combat immediately. Okay, and we just got acided. So, Lizel, since I like to start combat, if you would be so kind, there's not a whole lot I can do here, so yeah, I figured you wouldn't have anything. Really, I just needed you to get out of that area. If you would come about as close as you can here. Can you shove this guy? That worked. Alright. That was your bonus action. And then I think we can just end that turn. And you cast sleep, but it didn't work. So, since that didn't work, I'm just gonna step up here and sneak attack this mage. I missed. It's unfortunate. That's not what I meant to do. Maybe you get behind here. Duck? Nope, that didn't work. Okay, well, that'll be the end of this turn. Oh. I guess, Gale's stunned. So these guys are very hostile, and I don't exactly know why. We're gonna turn. We're gonna melee attack these guys because I can. Curious as to why they are so like upset that I exist. Oh, well. Okay. Took an action. I suppose I could shove as a bonus action, which would be entertaining. Which got him ensnared on whatever's behind him, which is entertaining. And I will just end Lysel's turn right there. There's a fighter for you. I will bring Shadowheart here. I believe I have some cantrips, not charm person. Yeah, cantrips. Illusion. That's Invoke Duplicity. I don't want to do Guiding Bolt or anything. Let's just do Sacred Flame. Why only 60% when I'm this close? Whoa. That was weird, but that worked. I don't quite know why my camera angle did that, but we'll take it. Can I hide behind? No, it didn't work. I'm going to attempt to sneak attack the wizard again. And also, once more, attempt to hide. Nope. Oh, it did hit Shadowheart. That's unfortunate. So nice of you to join us, Gale. Let's calls forth a beam. You know what? I take that back. Yeah, okay, so right click is cancel. You don't have a lot of armor either. So you don't have a lot of distance you can cover either. If I come there, how far can you shoot this? You can shoot it here with an 80%. That will work for me. Taking wizards out of the fray is good. Let's... Oh, that's Lysel. Second wind, action surge. Let's hit you first. Did he take... He didn't take damage for that? That's kind of upsetting. I don't have an action to take. I could action surge, but that's only once per short rest. So I think I'm just gonna sit here for now. Now Shadowheart needs to get out of the flames. So I'm going to leave the flames. I'm not sure if I can do this. It's only a 55% chance. So I'm just going to use healing or cure wounds. Because I don't want to risk. Healing word is a bonus action. Oh, I now see which ones are bonus actions and which ones are actions. Okay, now that makes sense to me. So I'm gonna. It's only a 55% chance. I'm gonna attempt to shove him. Yeah, there we go. Oh, nice. Keeps going prone. I'm gonna have disadvantage on range strikes because of prone, actually, now that I think about it. That's not the smartest thing I've ever done. But creates a flammable surface. I can create a flammable surface back here.
Eat this.
That I keep pushing them back into. And then end his turn. Yeah. And then they can just keep getting hurt. Oh. That did not work as I intended. Okay, let me roll a death saving throw. How do I roll the death saving throw? I don't know how to roll it. I guess I hit skip turn and it'll roll it. That's slightly annoying. Cure wounds. I had meant to do this anyway, so get back up, please. Bonus action, shove you into that pile of flames. Thank you. And then retreat back. Okay. Not. That's always entertaining. Plotting next move. Alright. Hopefully you don't freeze, because it's still your move. Feel free. Alright. Well, since you're busy doing your thing, I'm just gonna attempt to finish you from doing anything else ever again. And end your turn. Actually, what I'll do is I'll come up behind this guy. I will, with a very low chance, yep, I was able to throw him in the flames again. And this should be a flanking bonus, which is nice. I'm going to try to get out of this, and then I'm going to try to Ray of Frost. Oh, critical miss, which sucks. But it is still dangerous terrain right now, which is fine. And then we'll end it there. And then he's getting burnt. Are you kidding me right now? We can help them to get back up, which is good. I completely forgot about that guy. Death saving throw failed, which is not okay. That's the start of the turn. I don't know how many... okay, it's me. Alright, so in that case... 56% chance. You're down. Let me... Well, no, they're gonna get him. Let me attempt to kill this guy. How many spell slots? You have one spell slot left. So, cure wounds.
Take cure.
Oh, nice. That was like a critical heal with 8. And then your action is done. I can't really dip. I'll just leave it right there. Critical miss. What's up? We have both these yahoos here. Will 65% chance. Oh, actually, what is my burning hands? Because I have all 3 spell slots with these guys. Can I aim burning hands that it doesn't hit my own people? And will it hit both of them? I think I can. Nah, Lysel's in the way. let's not do that. Let's just spray a frost though. Alright, cool. That was a pretty good cantrip to hit 5 health. Alright. You're dead. Let's get out of the way. And then in that turn. Then I'm going to attempt to shoot this guy from over here with a decent accuracy, which I missed, which is unfortunate. But I'm going to attempt to get closer. Actually, I'll loot this body while I'm here. Why not loot this one as well? Oh, snap. Malachite, turn up. Like, oh, scale mail too? Turn up. Look at all the goodies. Might as well. We'll start having... Actually, we can have Shadowheart walk right over here. Will Sacred Flame reach? Oh, it totally will. Not with a huge saving throw made it. Okay.
Ignis!
Well, that seemed to work. Sorry, bro. I have no idea why these people even attacked me, by the way. Like, just so we're all on the same page, I did nothing. I, like, walked over here, and these dudes just all came coming gunning. No idea whatsoever why these people were gunning after me. I assume they were bandits?
It's loose. One good push away from tumbling.
Like, I have no idea. Like, no honest idea why these people came after me. But they're gone now. Shocking Grasp. Oh, that's a good spell. Alright. Well, if nothing else, these dudes helped make a stepping stone for me in my collection. I believe... Hang on, I'm gonna move... I do not want Lysel to get hit again. I'm gonna hit that. So... I don't know what that did. And it looked like somebody just got hit by something. But it's so hard to see. Well, that might have just got grasped by something in here. Oh, there's bedrolls? Yo. Let's just... Oh, ensnared. Apparently this is a thing. Let's just use this bedroll. Is this considered a short rest? Yo, Lysel, come hang out in this bed. I don't know what this does. Apparently my character just hangs out there for a minute. I don't know what that did. I'm curious as to what I just did in that. That's not what I wanted. I am casting Dancing Light everywhere but where I want to actually cast it. So how about we drag that over here. Right here? I mean, you can't reach it. Can you not go back up there? Oh, because I put it in turn-based mode. How do I get out of turn-based mode? Hang on. Oh, shift space. There we go. Hang on. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Like, I got the makings of a plan. I just don't fully realize what they are yet. Because I think I got something. Let's read this plaque real quick. Like, I don't really know where I am either.
Time and the elements have left the plaque unreadable.
Right? Okay, time and elements have run the plaque unreadable. Is this where the door was? So I feel like the door was down here. And we're like up at the top of the area. So if we go down, we'll be... Okay. So this is where like the cliffs are. The cliffs are over here. So I'm curious as to what's actually down here. There's also some... Oh, okay. Maybe we just go down there. But we've knocked something up. I just can't bring it down. But can I go down there? Oh, I can. Oh, oops. I found myself in a bedchamber. Now, can I climb back out of there? Well, we'll find out later. Oh, I can stack things up on each other. Okay. That may be how I have to get out of here. Okay. That's a straight up bed, because I just lay down in it. That's just a folding screen. Sometimes the screen is a screen. We'll take them just for... Son of a gun. I should not have opened that door. I'm gonna die. I don't have enough speed to disengage. Oh, this is gonna be entertaining. I can hide though. I'll have to end my turn to hope that none of them see me. No, they totally see me. So I don't know what to do since none of the other guys... How'd you ensnare me from that far away?
Hey, someone's in here.
Automatic death saving throw. Which is interesting. This is all just playing out, by the way. And they're just hitting me. Automatic character death. Like, couldn't even grab my other characters. And then my other characters are just like, hey, what's up? I'm gonna bring my other character down here. dark vision, which is nice, yeah. To see in the dark, a light source or torch is needed. Creatures with dark vision don't need an external light source. Being able to see where others can't go can give you an advantage in combat. I'm going to use a scroll of Revivify. Thankfully. And then we're going to try to find a way out of here. Not enough space. I don't understand what it means by not enough space, but I will undo that. There's, what, 4 or 6 people down here. We find ourselves in quite the conundrum. So let me take a better look of what we have down here. It looks like 2... Oh, that looks like and that's an oil barrel. And I can probably hit it with fire. And that would probably take out, or at least hurt, 2 of these guys. So let me jump down. But I've exhausted spell slots on some of these guys. So, Gale, let's jump down. And Shadowheart, jump down. So at least have everybody here. I'm going to have myself drink a potion. Firebolt. And that's not what I want. I'm going to have... You're not very sneaky, Gale. While we're at it, you can drink potion. I'm gonna drink one more because I'm hurting. You're kind of tapped out. I don't really know why these people are attacking me, to be perfectly honest with you. But I do know that I'm going to attempt to kill them all. So let me... That is a far range to get in there. So I think what I'll do, I'll position Gale here. I'll position myself, and I think I am going to use that scroll of Firebolt. So I have 2 of them. So I think I'm going to hide. And I think I can see... Yeah, I can see it. Flames can, or this can be frozen, but I'm not particularly worried about that. So I'll have Lizel. Well, I'll be hiding. I'll have her in this direction. Shadowheart can remain back here, ready at a moment's notice. I will be hiding. Well, we'll be hiding right here. I'm probably going to be the one that they see, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit that oil barrel. Oh, wow. Commence battle. I think I just charred, like, the whole room. So 1, 2, 3, I think 4 maybe I died from that. So that's better. Okay. I like my odds better. I will sneak attack this fool. And then walk back. And then you aren't escaping me, except we totally are. And then I will burn you. And then walk over into a corner so that I'm not easily seen. And with my, what I'll do with my movement, how far away? I think if I get here-ish. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Then I'll just kind of move out of the doorway. How far can I do Sacred Flame? If I want to do. That's actually a pretty decent distance. Alright, so let me just say that I want to do Sacred Flame against. Oh, I don't have to have line of sight? That's incredible, actually. Wisely, you can just end your turn. We're good. We're going to Ray of Frost the mage. There we go. I think that ends combat. So it was like a crazy dangerous encounter. We just completely annihilated with a scroll. Welcome to the world of magic, ladies and gentlemen. This is why you don't underestimate mages in general. Because we're gonna wait for the flames to die out now that we're not in turn-based combat. It's gonna die out in a couple seconds. Yeah, it looks like 12 seconds, give or take. But literally, I think once this dies down, there's like 4 charred bodies in here that would have been all like rushing in, which is literally the size of my party, and the 2 that rushed in from the sides. And instead, I didn't have to fight him. They just sat there and, you know, chilled out. What I should do... There's dancing lights out here. Just so everybody else can see around for their perception. And I do 1, 2, 3, and 4 bodies. Man, that oil burns for a long time. 12 turns, I think, is what it is. And we are not in turn-based mode, but it does burn for quite a while. Just to show you, like, how we made that space impassable. I guess in the meantime, we can loot this corpse. Dancing lights is surprising. Oh, it's concentration. I also didn't realize it was a bonus action. That's actually kind of nice to have, too. Shocking Grasp is also good, but we'll teach that to... We'll see where our wizard stands with our policies for things. Concentration broken. Annoying. I'm a little worried that we haven't yet had the flames broken. So maybe a Ray of Frost or 2. Really? let's not get too crazy. I'm really just trying to clear a path here. But it looks like we're gonna have to kind of. I mean, it looks like we're literally gonna have to clear a path. Because it turns into water. Which is kind of a cool effect, to be honest. Like, they put enough thought into it to say, like, hey, if you shoot ice onto fire, this is what happens. But it's a little annoying that it takes this long. Don't burn. Oh, I may have frozen all the water right there. And then been knocked myself prone. And then I'll just keep going prone for a second. Alright. Looks like I'll walk out here and leave the charge. Thieves' tools. That's cool. There's a thief amongst them. Alchemist fire. Yeah. Basic poison. Now this. That's what I've been looking for a long time. This is gonna come in handy. Like this, that's a rogue's like bread and butter. I have been looking for a sweet, good poison for a long while. Short sword. Bandit's key. Held by the bandit guarding the entrance to the cliffside chapel. So now we have a key. And we got ringmail armor. So I have too much to carry. Did you not pick it up though? Okay. You're just over encumbered. We'll play with inventories in 1 second. We have one more body, I think, or two more bodies to. And this actually making you go slow is actually beneficial. Simple robe, quarterstaff, animal friendship. So depending on how our wizard friend here, because we have a lot of scrolls. Oh, 100% I'm not playing with that lever, by the way. That's what Mage Hand is for. Where is the other body? Oh, no, the other body was right there. And I think we got Endorn. That was a... Yeah, they're all named. Okay. So I think we can bring all the peoples out. Gale can come. Shadowheart can come. And then let's play with the inventory for a second here. Toggle inventory. Because I want to see what people have equipped. But in order to do that, we got some... This would go to a fighter, obviously. That's, yeah, compared to the 14 armor that they had. Well, plus 3 dexterity. Oh, that's what I have. That's what I have equipped. Quarterstaff. We'll double check compared to what we have. That's a martial melee weapon. Great club, two-handed melee weapon. We'll also double check that with Shadowheart. A long sword can be wielded two-handed. Come on. And then the shield is just, they're always generic. So, scrolls resistance is just generic as well. I don't know what's adding so much weight. Or weight you can carry. It says 80 out of 15. What did I pick up recently that was so heavy? I mean, there are quite a few armors here. I will put instead of armor to all of them. But I don't see why everything... Oh, you know what? Money... No, the money doesn't have weight. Why is it so heavy? Like, what do I have on me that is so heavy? And it has to be something I just picked up, because it was before it was fine. Unless it didn't register me picking up that 18-pound thing and putting it down. Is there a sort inventory? Well, I realize now that I can send these to people like that. Goblin bow. Don't necessarily care about that. Short bows don't necessarily matter. I'll send this to to Shadowheart as well. Simple robe I'll send to Gale just in case that's better than what Gale is wearing. We'll double check equipments in just a second, but that puts me under what I can carry. So now we'll go to equipment. I guess we have to go to character sheet, right? So I can dual wield daggers. So dagger, right? And then short bow. I'm wearing leather armor. Equipment. I don't have anything special. Oh, that's half plate compared to the 14, so that we'll sell these. Long sword, you're wearing a long sword. You have leather boots, which I don't even have boots. What's Gale wearing? Simple robe, simple boots, quarterstaff, which I assumed. What are you using? A mace. 1d6 bludgeoning. That's two-handed, so we don't have to worry about that. And then shield. So, right now, they have everything they need. We need basically a place where we can sell stuff. And that's kind of where I'm getting here. So, as soon as we get to a place where we can sell stuff, we need to get rid of things. Once we find out where in the world we even are. I think this is towards the entrance of the area, so I'm going to take back control of my character and start heading this way. I'm also going to hide. Okay. Oh. They're, like, our characters are not. Come on now. Why are the chains of fate? Whoa, that's weird. Oh, they're coming towards us. There we go. Now we're all back together. One big happy family. I was wondering what was going on there. We were all separated because I jumped down a cliff. So the game kind of assumed that I was going rogue, no pun intended. So I don't know if like these dudes are just like a cult and that's why they're attacking me on sight, or if like I have done something like super terrible. Fine dust coats the pages of this weathered book. Beneath the bone-white powder, hundreds of short obituaries are recorded in tiny script. Grobian Tipple, Ilmater, Drowning, Ivian or Arkinson, Orgma, Internal Rot, Devrian Stout, Salune, Fever. So it's like, for those who don't know gods of D&D, these are gods within D&D. So these are names of the people who they worshipped and then reason they died. Not quite sure what this is for. You do not recognize the language on the thing. So let's go to Looter's Trunk. Quills. Okay. Perception successful. So hang on. Whoa. That means... Whoa. I almost did something stupid. Alright, hold on. This is literally the reason for Mage Hand. Alright, hang on. We'll wait till Gale's here. Come here, Gale. Back here. Mage Hand. What? Hang on. Dancing Lights. Alright. Gale. Mage Hand. What? Seriously? Or do you not perceive it? Okay. Or you need to go away from it. Mage Hand. Turn that lever. Like, this is the purpose of the Mage Hand. For anyone who's ever played D&D, you pretty much always want to use Mage Hand to open things, because you never know what things are doing. So I kind of want my party to move out of the way, and my Mage Hand to pull whatever that is. But it doesn't look like it's going to let me, so allow me to pull that lever and get all tore up.
What did that do?
Yeah, that's a great question. What did that do? Guess I'll just turn on these candelabrums. I heard something click, so that's troublesome. And I also don't know how to actively perceive, like how to roll perception. Is there a, let's take a short rest, fast travel, go to camp at the end of the day, character sheet, equipment inventory, character panels, toggle spells, journal and map. Map would be nice. Well, character panels. That's not what I had in mind. Okay. That is not it. Okay, so maybe there's not an ability to just, like, roll perception. Ink pot and quill, padded chair. Could always just turn on these things. Oh, they're unclaimed. There's a book. For my brethren who can't see. In life, her service had been impeccable. Daily did she devote herself to the Lady of Loss. Daily did she free herself from the tyranny of memory. All in time was lost to her. Her elevations, her preferences, even her own name. Upon the altar of her devotion placed she the ultimate offering, her emptied mind. When she died, when she awoke in death and found herself standing in the pale and fated city of judgment, She waited for the Lady of Loss to retrieve her. A million souls and more passed her in colorless gusts, but no hand materialized in her hand. No voice whispered instruction in her ear. No guidance proffered itself in the bleached and barren sky. Time, immaterial time, passed around her like air, coming and going, and still the goddess did not come for her devotee. Kelemvor pitied her, as much as the Lord of the Dead is able, but could not intervene. The cleric of the Lady of Loss, unclaimed despite her worthiness, might yet have one more lesson to learn, that not of forgetting, but being forgotten. Interesting. For those who don't know D&D lore, Kelemvor is kind of like the god that borders life and death. Clerics of the grave typically worship Kelemvor. Oh, and respawned. That's interesting. Let's not let that go near the flame. I wonder if this door got unlocked with that pull. Ornate door. So, I know how I have luck with doors. I'm gonna go hide and then open that door.
Wasn't built for the living.
Dank crypt. Okay. Journal updated. Explore the ruins. What? Like, I don't know what's happening anymore. I feel like we've ended up in an area and we don't know how we ended up in the area, right? Like, you ever like just take a left turn and you don't really know how you ended up in this situation? And I feel like that's what just happened to us. So let's see, can I even make camp and end the day here? So first off, save. I think we can all agree on that. And I think we can save over the save that we did in the very, 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 very beginning. I think we're all comfortable with that. Let's attempt to make camp, which is a long rest, which would give all the spell slots back because we burned a few. So that worked. That actually functioned as it should. So let's see what our companions think about what is going on right now.
What's on your mind?
Let's tell me a bit about yourself.
Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep, the city of splendors. I'm a wizard of considerable and scholar of exceptional accomplishment. I have a cat, a library, and a weakness for a good glass of wine. And if the mood takes me, I'm known to try my hand at poetry. There.
Let's see. So you can tell them to continue trying to brush me off. Do you have anything other than generalities to offer? Remember, internally, we think of them as meat shields. We're trying not to let that show.
Didn't that paint enough of a picture?
Wisdom. Try peering into his mind. If you won't open up, you'll sneak in. We don't have a high wisdom stat, if I remember correctly. Ooh, this will be risky. We could try. His wisdom shouldn't be necessarily high either. His intelligence should be high as a wizard. But I don't think his int's very high. But this seems like an evil thing that we would do, because we view them as a meat shield, right? So we would peer into their mind when they're not thinking about it. So let's try it. That sounds like something our character would do. Oh, it's a DC 15. We're going to lose. We failed. Yeah.
Try as you might to breach his inner thoughts, Gale swats your efforts away with infuriating ease.
I have a very disciplined mind. Those tricks won't work on me. Please don't try that again unless I invite you to.
Whoopsies. Fair enough. Let's see what Shadowheart's up to.
What do you want?
What do you think about what's happened to us so far?
We haven't gone all that far yet. What are you referring to exactly?
Let's talk about the stowaways.
Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. I'm not too hopeful that a Gith crash will actually prove our salvation, but worth keeping in mind.
Well, you do if you actually manage to remove the tadpoles.
We go our separate ways, of course. What else? The ties that bind would be well and truly severed.
Be like, oh, you seem eager to be rid of me.
We were brought together by circumstance. Besides, I have my own people in Baldur's Gate. And before you ask, no. I'm not telling you what I'm doing there, or who I'm meeting, or anything else.
Oh, you're keeping something back.
You pry too much. Any further and you'll regret it. Understand?
Oh. How am I holding up?
If nothing else, you can at least soak up any arrows that are loosed at us.
How do you think we should proceed then?
Find a healer, and the sooner the better. I have other matters to attend to beyond this affliction.
Okay. We should get to know each other a little more.
So
How's
that's
that?
to say you'd like to pry a little. You do seem like the type, I must say.
Ooh. The type, what do you mean?
Inquisitive, looking for connection. It's every man for himself, and you're looking to make friends. Admirable, I suppose. Or desperate. I'm not quite sure.
Man, she is just a ice queen. So we have only two choices here. So we know our character, he, again, views them as meat shields. But we want to be amiable. But Shadowheart disapproves of everything we do. So we're going to try a little bit more and say mock all you like and say it's clearly just a front.
That's all you're entitled to, for now. Our parasite problem doesn't make you my confidant.
So she didn't disapprove again, but I think that's all we're going to get from her. So we know she is very strong-willed, and she doesn't, she doesn't like it when you, like, just attempt to get along with her.
Speak.
Let's see. I know, we already know what happens if we do next. What happens if we don't find a cure?
Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born.
Her eyes are very feline-like. Alright, we'll just seem very confident and be like, yeah, it's not gonna happen, we'll find a cure.
Words forged in steel. May your actions express the same metal. We must
Nice.
find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me.
The rest of these, I don't think we should breach these subjects. We don't want to wait for the camp. I think we've already talked about why we haven't changed yet. So, well, we can hit it. Let's try it.
Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
Yep, and then that's about all we have out of there. Talking about her looking unusual is not what we crave to do. So we're gonna skip our other rogue companion because we don't want to bring him along, and he just talks about killing us. So I think we will save here. In-game menu, and let's see if we got to find a way to redo this. I guess it's just going to keep saving with the same name, which is a little weird. It says overwrite the save, but like when you do, I guess we should have named the name better when we saved it the first time. As opposed to, oh, there's a treasure chest back here? I'm just curious. Let's go back here and see what's up. Does it actually have something in it? Okay, I was gonna say that'd be strange if you could loot stuff while at camp. But with that being said, I think this is where we'll call the episode. It's been quite a bit of time, and we found ourselves in a very interesting situation. It's one of those things where we stopped at a point where we had a general goal, and we're like, okay, yeah, let's go look for this gift thing. And some people attacked us at random, right? And we're like, whoa, what's going on here? And we lost sight of what was going on, and then I kind of saw, like, this very obvious, like, boulder, and I'm like, well, the boulder is next to this rubble, and the rubble, it's clearly, if I shot it, it'd probably fall and break. So I totally did, and I was like, man, I bet you I could fit in that hole. And the next thing you know, I do, and I'm like, man, and then there's more dudes, which may or may not have killed me. Thankfully, we had to scroll to Revivify, because this game is being really gentle to us. It's not like most D&D campaigns start with the ability to revive the dead. Otherwise, that would have been a very sad end to the game of Baldur's Gate 3 early access. But then suddenly we find ourselves searching the inside of this building, citadel, what have you, found a secret entrance, and now we're in a tomb, and then exploring a tomb, and we're like, wait, weren't we supposed to look for this Gith Kresh? And then how are we exploring some dude's tomb now? I mean, granted, like, if this isn't D&D, I don't know what is, because, like, that's what happens in D&D, right? Like, you start off on, like, one tangent, and then, like, the next thing you know, you're, like, slaying a dragon, and you're like, wait, why am I doing this again? And you're like, oh, yeah, it's D&D. I took a left turn and talked to some dude in a random house, and now I'm off doing quests for this guy. But, like, it gives a real D&D feel. Like, exploration makes you find random stuff, and then the next thing you know, you're off in no man's land. Completely oblivious to the main quest that has a timer on it, but now you're exploring dead people's tombs. But that's what we're doing now. So next episode we'll pick up and exploring this dead man's tomb, and maybe have some indication as to why every person is attacking us on site with no indication of why. And maybe it has something to do with our condition or something. And we also found out that some of our companions were, like, for instance, Gale is from Waterdeep, which is interesting why he's from Waterdeep, but everyone else seems to be from Baldur's Gate. So what was he doing in Baldur's Gate? Or was the Nautiloid, the ship, in Watergate before it attacked Baldur's Gate? Because it'd be interesting to see, we, along with Lizel, were in the ship before it attacked Baldur's Gate in the beginning video. So it'd be curious to see where it was first, and if we ever find that out. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below, because we did find a couple little factoids there, along with just straight up combat like the entire episode. But there were some interesting facts in between, and now we're on a complete tangent. So let me know what you think in the comment section below about the stuff that we found, where you think this story is going, and what you think about early access so far, and how things are going, and how the scroll system works, what they give you, how the cantrips are working, spell slots, etc. Going between turn-based and non-turn-based. Let me know what you guys think. As always, smack down the like button, and we will see you next time.